Warning: the following video contains strong language that may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Did you hear about what happened? Crazy.
True crime. We online.
Come check us out.
Tune in. It's about to go down.
So we at
True crime. Based on real life events. Every story has two sides.
telling the truth, who telling them lies?
Them on me, anybody with eyes, they can see that this the truth that I am speaking. Blood leaking, what's the reason? No remorse for the family. Where's the justice? We need peace. Another plot twist this deep. Got me on the edge of my
I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Welcome, dear listeners, to another episode of Murder and Cocktails, where true crime meets mixology. I'm your host, Nicole Mitchell-Colley, and I'm here with my fabulous co-host, Lachelle Walker. Amber's off today.
Hey, y'all.
In today's episode, we delve into the tragic and complex tale of Jan Paul Pietrzak and his wife, Quiana Jenkins Pietrzak, a young couple whose promising lives were cut short by a brutal act of violence on October 15th, 2008. This story serves as a sobering reminder of how a moment of cruelty and greed can forever alter the lives of everyone involved. Before we begin, we want to remind everyone that this episode discusses graphic content and may not be suitable for all audiences. So grab your favorite libation and let's raise a glass to a murderously good time. But first, we have some true crime news.
We have a very sad story to share about a very bright doctoral student from Atlanta named DeAndre Cottrell. He was found dead in Birmingham just 2 days after he went missing. The police have confirmed that his death was not an accident, it was murder. DeAndre was last seen on the evening of July 4, 2024, celebrating Independence Day with his friends and colleagues. His disappearance shocked his university and local community, as he was known for his excellent academic work and commitment to helping others. According to the police, DeAndre had gone to Birmingham for a short visit. His friends got worried when he didn't return their calls or messages the next day. After a big search, his body was found and it was clear that he had been killed. The Birmingham Police Department is now doing a big investigation. They are asking anyone who knows anything to come forward to help them understand what happened to him. DeAndre's family is devastated. They described him as a bright young man with a great future taken too soon. His mother spoke to the media, crying and asked for justice for her son. The academic community is also very sad about what happened. DeAndre was about to finish his doctoral studies and had big plans to do great things in his field. His coworkers remembered him as dedicated, smart, and full of potential. As the investigation goes on, we will still have many questions. Who would want to hurt DeAndre Cottrell and why? The police are doing everything they can and they need the public's help to solve this case. If you have any thoughts or comments on today's story, please reach out to us on social media or through our website. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Back to you, Nicole.
So the crazy part about this is, he came up missing and his boyfriend or partner or whatever says that he left out through the window, and while everybody else was looking for him, this dude decided to stay behind and eat. So he gave it zero fucks about his man being missing. Because I tell you what, if Mr. Colley come up missing, everything is stopping.
Okay.
Everything is stopping. I'm tracking phones. I'm calling the police. I'm going to look for my man. I'm not going to sit here and stuff my face.
Exactly. My ass is going to be up. I might even run out the house without my shoes on because...
But then they found him in the shed of an abandoned house. Okay, so we already know it's foul play.
Right.
And the boyfriend is nowhere to be found now. after the sister told him basically to leave. They were visiting his sister, DeAndre's sister, at the time. So now you're not answering phone calls. You done fell off the face of the earth, and now you got a lawyer?
Suspicious.
And I believe DeAndre's funeral was this weekend as well. Yeah, it was held today, actually, in Birmingham.
Oh, wow.
Like, I'm interested to see how this turns out. Like, I truly believe that the boyfriend did it, and maybe even has some help.
Help?
Yep. I mean, apparently, from what I've heard, is that he was part of a throuple.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's true. But you and I both know that in throuples, somebody gets tired of being the third,
Always.
and then some shit pops off. So I'm wanting to see how this goes. Like, I'm very curious. Like, I put money on the boyfriend being the suspect.
Remember what you signed up for.
Girl, when we get into relationships, we don't sign up for crazy.
I mean, if you're signing up for a throuple, like, remember what you signed up for.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like,
but, then people catch feelings and, doesn't always end well.
No. Therapist, Nicole? No. I tell people when they come to you, they're like, hey, I'm considering, being, doing this whole throuple thing. You need to tell them, look,
it ain't for the weak, and you need to get your mental health together first before you decide to do anything like that.
It's not for the weak.
Right back on here on my virtual couch.
Once a week.
I'm really interested about this story though here. With the Pietrzaks. So you're ready to say something?
Oh no.
I was about to say, girl,
I'm
ready.
shaking my head in agreement. Y'all can't see, but I'm just like, a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, this was a beautiful couple, newly married. They loved each other to death. And unfortunately, their story came to like an abrupt end. And when I was first doing research on it, I had to watch it twice because I was just, are my eyes fucking deceiving me? Like, what? This really happened? Huh?
Did they social media love each other, or did they really love each other?
No, they really loved each other. Like, they showed like parts of their wedding video, and I almost cried because it was so beautiful. Like their love story was beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I gotta watch it.
Jan Paul Pietrzak was deeply influenced by his Polish heritage, and he was a man of strong values with a deep sense of duty. He viewed his service in the Marine Corps as both an honor and a responsibility. His commitment was evident in every aspect of his life, from his meticulous work as a helicopter mechanic to his loving relationship with Quiana Jenkins. Quiana Jenkins, known for her dedication to helping others, worked tirelessly at the Black Infant Care Center. Her compassion and drive made her a beloved figure in her community. Her relationship with Jan was built on mutual respect and deep affection. They shared dreams of a future filled with love, family, and success. Jan Paul Pietrzak was born in Poland and named after Pope John Paul II. He moved to the United States with his family when he was just 10 years old. They settled in the Bensonhurst neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York. Known for his ambition and dedication, Jan joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 2003. His journey took him to Iraq, where he served as a helicopter mechanic, showcasing his skills and commitment to his country. Upon returning to the United States, Jan met Quiana Jenkins, a compassionate and driven young woman. Quiana worked at the Black Infant Care Center, helping mothers and children in Riverside County, California. Their paths crossed at a party for Marines being deployed to Iraq in 2005. Initially reluctant to date a Marine, Quiana was eventually won over by Jan's persistent charm and genuine affection. Their love story blossomed, and on August 8th, 2008, they tied the knot in a beautiful wedding ceremony. The date, 8808, was chosen by Quiana to ensure Jan would always remember their anniversary. Aw, how cute. Friends and family recall the joy and nervous excitement that filled the air on that special day. The couple bought a house in Winchester, California, near Camp Pendleton, where Jan continued his service as a helicopter airframe mechanic. Their idyllic life was brutally interrupted on October 15, 2008. 4 Marines, Lance Corporal Tyrone Miller, Lance Corporal Emrys John, Lance Corporal Keyshawn Sykes, and Private Kevin Cox, entered the Pietrzak home with sinister intentions. It was later alleged that Tyrone Miller forced his way in by pointing a shotgun at Jan.
Wow.
This, like I said, beautiful couple. They had a promising future together. They were only married, 2 months and a couple days before this happened.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes, it be your own people.
Private.
3 Lance Corporals. So what? Those are E3s and a private. It's crazy how people who you would call brother or sister, for that matter, can do something like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, my time at Fort Bragg, like, I saw and heard a lot of shit. But this here? No. I ain't never heard nothing like this.
Especially at Pendleton. I mean, I'm used to hearing everything that happens at Fort Hood,
Oh, yeah, for Hood, for Bragg. Korea. Germany.
Sheesh.
They turn up in Korea and Germany.
Okay, well, I'm behind.
But Fort Bragg and Fort Hood seem to always be the ones that pop up in the news.
Right. Always.
It's okay. We got a couple of stories this season discussing about murders that occurred outside of Hood and Bragg. So stay tuned.
Ooh. It's time for our favorite segment, Sip and Solve. Grab your shakers and glasses because we're about to mix up a drink that perfectly complements today's mysteries, dark twists and turns. Today's featured cocktail is the Pink Starburst, courtesy of thegirlinspired.com. Here's how you can concoct this intriguing libation. The ingredients are 8 ounces of vodka or clear rum, 8 Pink Starburst candy plus more for garnish, 8 ounces of strawberry kiwi juice or punch, 8 to 12 ounces of lemon lime soda. Red food coloring is optional. Place approximately 8 Pink Starburst candies into a jar or container with a lid. Pour 8 ounces of vodka or rum over the Starburst and cover the container with an airtight lid. Allow candies to dissolve in the alcohol for about 24 hours. Stir or swirl occasionally to help combine the mixture. When ready to make the cocktails, fill the glass with ice. Add 2 ounces of candy alcohol to each glass. Pour 2 ounces of strawberry kiwi juice to the glass. Top with lemon lime soda. For a more vibrant pink color, add just a drop of red food coloring and stir into the drink. Serve with a side of Pink Starburst candies. Enjoy and come back to our podcast.
Messing with me, this drink would never get made.
Why?
Because I like Pink Starburst. Those are my favorite. Like,
So
they
does
made a
Kevin.
mistake when they made the all pink like package. I
I
could
have
kill
one
them.
right here.
See? Right. I could kill them and not mention shit. Like, oh, you're supposed to use that for a drink? My bad. Yeah, it would never happen
Jeez.
in this house. Between me and Bobby eating my fucking snacks all the time. Yeah,
Does he still
this
eat
drink
your
would never get
snacks?
No. He tried. What was it that I was eating the other day? He's always talking shit about my snacks, about how bougie they are, but then why are you stuffing your face with my fucking snacks then? If my fucking snacks are so bougie.
Because they're numb.
I brought home biscotti. And he's like, oh, ew, you're eating biscotti, you're so bougie. Yeah, I come downstairs, what the fuck are you stuffing your face with? My fucking biscotti.
Scotty. Aren't those little those num nums they give you on the airplane?
No, but close though. Those are good too.
Oh.
This is like an Italian cookie.
Oh my goodness. I'm so behind. Yeah, I gotta give me one.
Yeah. I told him, I said, come, you keep fucking with my snacks. You're gonna be on next season of fucking Snapped. Did you see I put his name down as an episode for the podcast?
No, I have not.
I deleted it. I put his whole government name on there too.
Did he see it?
No, girl, he can't see that list. I just keep telling him, keep on here. I said, you're gonna get buried at the end of the street.
Nobody wants to be at the end of your street. There's already bodies there.
Girl, these damn... I can't say that word. I can't say that word either. Never mind. These people that have a fucking grill in their front yard and a fucking tent. Mind you, you got a whole fucking backyard. Why is your shit in the front yard?
In a tent.
Yep, it's weird. It's weird. I think somebody lives in it.
Huh. Like a tent or like a tent that it's not supposed to go in?
A tent.
Oh, okay. It all sounds dangerous. I'm just...
But it's just like weird. Just these people are just weird.
These people.
Right. What do you mean these people? I can hear it now. I'm black. I can say it. Shit. I don't know if they bought the house or they inherited the house, but I wish they wouldn't have. I mean, they fly down our street like they like in the fucking Indy 500, and it's just like, we have pets, we have kids, you know, it ain't that deep. Slow down.
Throw some nails out there.
Throw some nails in their fucking yard.
Yeah, just like put a couple of nails like behind their tires. I'm sure they don't have cameras. Get a shiesty mask.
Get the shiesty mask. Oh my god. I'm editing this.
No,
just in
leave
case I do
it.
decide to put fucking nails in their fucking yard.
I can tell you just how to do it.
They're annoying. Like I have another annoying neighbor, like this young lady next to us. Like, she should have definitely got a condo, because yard work ain't her thing. She don't want to do yard work, and she got weeds as tall as I am. I am a solid 5'4" and some change. And the night of October 15th, 2008 began like any other for Jan and Quiana. They were in the comfort of their home, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. According to court records, the four Marines had planned the attack meticulously. They knew of Jan's recent $30,000 reenlistment bonus and believed he kept the money at home. Tyrone Miller, viewed as a ringleader, had grievances against Jan. Witnesses later testified that Miller felt that Jan was too strict as a sergeant, which fueled his animosity. The plan was to rob the couple, but it quickly escalated into a night of terror and brutality. After forcing their way into the home, the assailants bound and gagged Jan and Quiana. They demanded the PIN number for Quiana's ATM card, which they later used to withdraw money. Quiana was sexually assaulted in front of her husband. The couple was then shot execution style, and their home was set on fire in an attempt to destroy evidence. The initial investigation was challenging due to the lack of immediate physical evidence. However, the breakthrough came when DNA evidence linked the 4 Marines to the crime scene. Further investigation revealed stolen items, including Quiana's ATM card, in the suspect's barracks. One crucial piece of evidence was a video from an ATM near Camp Pendleton, where Quiana's card was used hours after the murders. The video showed a man with a bandana covering his face, but the unique gloves he wore, identified as mechanic's gloves, provided a critical lead. Investigators pieced together the timeline and motives of the suspects. The evidence included the recovery of Jan's dress blue uniform, shell casings matching the bullets used in the murders, and the distinctive footwear that left prints at the scene. The depth of planning and the sheer brutality of the crime shocked the community and the nation. On November 3, 2008, Riverside community authorities arrested the 4 Marines. Despite their initial denials, mounting evidence against them led to their trials. District Attorney Rob Pacheco decided to seek the death penalty, citing the heinous nature of the crimes. The trials of the accused were sensational and highly publicized. Prosecutors painted a vivid picture of the events leading up to and following the murders. The defense teams attempted to mitigate the severity of their clients' actions, but the evidence was overwhelming. In June of 2013, Cox and John were convicted of 2 counts of first-degree murder. Miller was convicted of sexual penetration with a foreign object and 2 counts of first-degree murder. On June 20th, 2013, one jury returned a verdict of death against Tyrone Miller and Emrys Johnson, while another jury sentenced Cox to life without the possibility of parole. The 4th defendant, Keyshawn Sykes, was also later sentenced to death. The trials of the 4 Marines were lengthy and complex. Prosecutors faced the daunting task of proving the premeditation and brutality of the crime. The defense teams argued for lesser charges, claiming the murders were not planned but rather a robbery gone wrong. After months of testimonies and deliberations, the juries delivered their verdicts. The evidence presented by the prosecution, including detailed forensic analysts and eyewitness accounts, led to the conviction of all 4 Marines. This is crazy. Why the hell would you steal his dress uniform?
It's so much that's crazy here. They don't even deserve the title Marine.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I just want to start with that. Like, and their attorneys try to downplay this.
They really did.
So a robbery gone wrong.
I just would have told them to plea. Like, just plea, dude. Like, you got fucked up.
You're out of here. Like,
So Miller and John were sentenced to death. Cox received life without the possibility of parole. Sykes was sentenced to death. Honestly speaking, I feel that all of them should have been sentenced to death.
Absolutely.
I do. What they did was absolute pure evil.
Right, and $30,000 between 4 people. Right?
That ain't
exactly.
No, that ain't enough. Ain't enough. So the sentences provided some closure to the families, but the emotional scars remained. The impact of Jan and Quiana's murders extends beyond the immediate tragedy. Their families have endured immense pain and loss. Jan's mother and Quiana's mother have become pillars of strength for each other, bonded by their shared grief and love for their children. The community rallied around the families, offering support and solidarity. The case also highlighted the need for better support systems for military families and and stricter measures to prevent such crimes within the armed forces. It's so cute. They buried them together. So
Wow.
they wanted to be together in life, so now they're together in death. May they rest in peace. This one was heavy.
Extremely, because here it is, 2024, and we're still seeing things like this. So, I mean, two veterans here, we can say, what measures have they really done to prevent these crimes?
None, really. None that I can think of, besides the fact I think that when investigations like this happen, especially with like missing soldiers and sexual assault and things like that, like those investigations have been outsourced to another agency. So it's no longer being conducted within the Army. I can't speak for anybody else though. Which is a good step. I mean, because, a lot of people would still be here, I believe. If
Right.
the, reporting process was actually worth doing.
Yep, I call it that good old boy system. Like, in the National Guard, it's definitely strong with reporting.
I did the reserves, for 2 years, and I was on an MP unit. Yeah, that was definitely a good old boy unit too. I say that. It's crazy. So as we reach the end of this chilling episode of Murder and Cocktails, we remember the vibrant lives of Jan and Quiana, who had immense potential and dreams for their future. Their love story, though tragically cut short, is a testament to their resilience and dedication to each other. We also consider the journey of the perpetrators, from their ambitions and service to their ultimate downfall and the severe consequences of their actions. This case serves as a stark reminder of the devastating impact of unchecked emotions and the importance of justice. It underscores the need for continued vigilance and support for those who serve our country and the communities they protect. Your enthusiasm for true crime and mixology makes each episode truly special. Before we wrap up, be sure to follow us on social media for updates and join the conversation using the hashtag #MurderAndCocktails. Stay tuned for our latest concoctions of crime stories and cocktails, and of course, share the love by leaving us a review. Your feedback keeps our spirits high and the stories flowing. Remember to visit our website, truecrimemeetsmixology.com, for this week's cocktail recipe, Pink Starburst, inspired by today's episode, and to check out our favorite things. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep those glasses full. Cheers to the mysteries that keeps us coming back for more.
Ooh, that show was good. I can't wait for the next one to come out. Binging on the podcast. Hope true crime never run out. What's gonna happen in the next episode? Nobody don't know. All this suspense, this get intense. No turning back now. I'm all in. True crime, we online. Tune in. It's a